welcome back to the JP Reacts channel, my beautiful freedom-loving friend, where we like to call out the lies, hypocrisy, and corruption of tyrants, shine the light of awareness on woke absurdities, and highlight the amazing work of other freedom fighters. Now, we have a special treat for you today, something we usually never do because we just can't find this kind of content, but we found President Biden doing something goofy. Now, if we didn't know any better, we'd say he's doing something that resembles an expression of incompetence, cognitive decline, degenerative mind, puppet, that kind of thing. If we didn't know any better, but we know better. So we know that people like you and I, we're just not smart enough to comprehend the intelligent thing he's doing. So he appears to look stupid in the minds of stupid people like you and I because he's so intelligent. It's just like if you watch Einstein do math, you wouldn't understand what he's doing. So we're going to take a look at something highly intelligent Biden's doing that we just don't understand. So we're just dumb because it couldn't possibly be the other way around. So let's take a look. Now here is Joseph R. Biden. He is the son of a on the right. The Indian national anthem starts playing, and in a second, you'll see Biden pretty confident that it's the American national anthem. Let's take a look. At this point, he's just like, dude, I love our national anthem. I love this part. And like, okay, I don't recognize this part. Is this our national anthem? He's like, okay, this is definitely not our national anthem. Even I know this. Okay, now he starts. So he's starting to drop his hand. Here's how Biden thinks. He's like, okay, look, I just thought this was our national anthem. Probably everybody else thought so too, even though it wasn't ours playing. So a hand on my heart, like, you know, I'm still acting like I love America, even though I don't. Trust me, I wish there was a pride flag behind me. So I recognize it's not our national anthem, but if people recognize that I thought it was because I had my hand on my heart, I might look like a moron. Definitely not a moron, but they might think I'm a moron. So what am I gonna do? Biden says, you know what I could do? I could just slowly lower my hand off my heart so nobody will notice, and therefore they'll never notice that I had my hand on my heart in the first place. Therefore, they'll never notice that I thought our national anthem was playing when it clearly wasn't playing. That's probably what's going through his mind, if it functions enough to even have that level of thought. That's probably fake news. It probably doesn't function that well. Let's watch more. By the way, that guy, this guy on the left, like, what's he thinking? Like, his peripheral vision, he sees the hand, sees Biden lowering it. Let's rewind this. You got to look at his subtle facial expressions. Pretend to be a body language expert here. Watch this dude's face. Just that look. He knows what's going on. And then look at Biden. I love, like, how stiff and rigid his arms stay. Like, he didn't lower his right arm all the way. It's still like 2 inches higher than his left arm. He's a tense guy. And have you ever watched Biden walk? He doesn't move his arms. You got to think about that. Does that mean he has a soul? I don't think so. Souls make your arms move when you walk. Think about that. His arms would probably lower all the way if he had a soul. Just something to think about. Let's see what the comments section has to say on this one, ladies and gentlemen. So, not the bee, derivative of the Babylon bee. They posted about it. Yeah, so you got to imagine comments are probably going to be sort of good. So a comment to Biden lowering his hand says, he does the same for the Green Acres theme. It's probably true. I assume that's like a dig at him because he's old. And then, of course, you got the Homer Simpson emoji appearing and disappearing into the bushes, trying to act like this never happened. Yep. God save the Queen, man. It's because Biden said that last week. What an idiot. Then another comment. The man is not firing on all cylinders. You think he needs help? His family is committing elder abuse, in my humble opinion. I agree. And then Maggie M has a great point. They must have forgot to hold the sign up that said, "Not now, Joe." And then bringing it home, just when you think he can't embarrass himself anymore, the man is an overachiever. He goes on, figures out new ways to embarrass himself. I mean, there's not a set of stairs that this man can't figure out how to fall up. A stage he can't not traverse. Something he can't not script, like, oh, I'm gonna national anthem. I know what to do here, guys. It's not our national anthem, Joe. Calling on a dead congresswoman, just falling off his bike. $5 million bribery scheme in Ukraine. Whoops, that was a big screw up. Let me slowly lower the hand on that one. So, with that said, my friend, we're living in idiocracy, and it's important to ridicule the tyrannical stuff because that's part of how we shine the light of awareness on it. If we see a puppet acting like a puppet, it's best to call it out as such, and one way to call it out is through ridicule. That's part of what we do here. Not to make fun of people, but to shine the light of awareness on the idiocracy things they do. Why? Because evil can only exist in the dark, and laughter, ridicule helps shine the light on it. So with that said, my beautiful freedom-loving friend, I just had a cup of coffee. That's why I'm talking really fast on this video. So I appreciate you watching with me. And hey, if you love America, if you love freedom, if you love God, if you love guns, I'd love to invite you to check out my new special 4th of July collection in my Freedom merch shop. I've got limited edition designs, really cool stuff happening. Also the all-time best-selling hat, Freedom Isn't Free, along with shirts like this, pro-gun, anti-idiot, patriotic colors. If you'd like to check it out, grab yourself some 4th of July merch before the holiday comes. Show your love for freedom. You can hit up my freedom shop at awakenwithjp.com or hit the link in the description below. I am slowly going to lower my hand on this one. And I'll look forward to seeing you on our next video, my freedom-loving friend.